Who said that? She's ready to fight. Foxtrot Echo. Alpha Echo, my bad. Echo. What is up, YouTube? We are celebrating what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? We celebrating Jaguar Wright happiness. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. He's strong. You know you strong, but I understand. You've been waiting for this for years. And this is a little strike, y'all. Can you imagine all the years she been waiting? Look, and people still saying, she lying. Yeah, whatever. She had to probably tell a couple of white lies just to get this far. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, go check out part 1. Now, I know I'm turning my neck like this. I'm doing the best I can with the people we have. I got to make changes. We live while we doing this. Y'all go check out the Music Recording Network Live. That's a separate channel. If you do a search on it, you got to scroll down until you see the world with live written in the red. Or you can check out descriptions or the links below and all that good stuff to see our live channel. Go over to that channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can voice your opinion up in our chat room, Liz. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Just because I can't anger the hormones, right? But
no, please
in about 15 minutes, I was going to send the link over to Ronnie Bo. And I just wanted to double check that was okay with yourself and with Sean.
Absolutely.
Ronnie Bo about to come on.
Up a new show because his message is so important, and we've got 13K here. I think that's the best way for him to capitalize.
We love Ron.
His message is very important.
Right, cool. Right, Ronnie, you're set. That's set. Okay, sorry for interrupting. Okay, in fact, you know what? Whilst I'm in fact, you know what? I'm even going to make myself big screen. Like and subscribe. Okay, let's share this out. Can we get? In fact, this is how Jag does it. She's like, "There's 13,000 people here, and there ain't 13,000 likes." That's what she said. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Okay, right. No one cares what I've got.
Come on, let's get those likes. Yeah, if you can comment, you can click.
Yeah, it's algorithmic currency. Okay, you want to support a channel, smash the like button, smash it.
But not only that, engagement. You know, the more people engage with the platform while we're live, the more people, you know, it can get out to. People keep forgetting how easy it is, even in this day and age, for messages to get lost online because of the way algorithms work. So let's make sure that we're supporting the Atwood family algorithm, guys. Let's keep getting that message out.
Lost online is an understatement. Lost online is like when your dog's leash runs away and off it goes. What they're doing is they're perfectly driving the dog into the middle of nowhere and throwing us into a hole. Okay, that's what social media does. Okay.
It does. And you know, but we're doing better. You know, that's why I welcome all relevant, truth-seeking, you know, real people. If you come through my chat, please drop your link. Let my mods know. We'll pin it if we need to, whatever the case may be. But I want everyone tapping the link of all of the real ones, because once you tighten up your algorithm and you fuel it with nothing but the truth, you can skip over all that crazy stuff, right? Because the crazy stuff only gets in there if you engage. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't feed the trolls if that's what you're getting at. Yeah, you don't feed them, man. Like half the time, people tell me, "Oh my God, this has been happening," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I have a life outside the comment section. You know that, right? Like, there's stuff that goes on outside the comment section. So yeah.
So the viewers are asking me to ask you those 2 questions again, Jag.
All right.
Celebrity B in the new indictment.
The witness.
Yeah. Who do you think that is?
What I will say is this, because I'm not trying to get anybody called by Alex Spiro today. In my opinion, I think it's one of 3 people. One's name begins with a J, one's name begins with an M, and one's name begins with a B. That's what I think. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mary quite contrary. Because she was down for a lot. She was down for a lot. She would have done anything not to have to go back to Yonkers projects or have to sleep on her friends' couches anymore. She did anything. People keep forgetting about Danny Boy.
So you're talking about
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're talking. I was just going to say, you're talking about the Mary J, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
She was in her mid-20s when Danny Boy was 15 years old, when she first started getting involved with him intimately. And allegedly, her, Diddy, and Danny Boy have had some fun together. And they were flying him from California to New York as a minor, regardless if he was signed to Death Row Records. They flew an underage young man from LA to New York, all the way across the country, for the purposes of fornication.
There are so many mandatory federal laws that are broken there.
I know.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the hypocrisy of what Natanya said about so many people in prison for a pew being found inside a gun. Yeah. Oh my God, inside a car, right? A pew being found inside a car, and just because you were in the car, you're now in jail. Nothing to do with it, nada. But J-Lo gets to moonwalk her backside out of all of it, and it's nuts.
Not forever.
Nah, not forever. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully
not forever. Not forever. Because the beautiful thing about these people is that they're all narcissists.
Yeah.
Truthfully, they're not loyal to each other at all. They're accomplices.
What?
Oh,
accomplices appear loyal.
Oh, until they knock on the door. Yeah, 100%.
But they gonna flip. All of them. I can't wait.
Do you think that the feds have kept their cards so close to the chest to see how many people will flee the coop and start getting shaky legs? And
no, I think the feds are doing everything they can do to cover their ass. Okay. I don't think the feds want to let anybody know how they let these bad boys run these streets. They're going to be thorough. They're going to be thorough. And ain't nothing going to touch the house of 𝐽𝗔𝐿.
Let me say something that that is way off subject, man. The police in the DC area now, y'all let me know in y'all city, especially if you're in the United States. These kids riding these dirt bikes and motorcycles all through the streets. When I was young, if I rode my dirt bike, the police would pull you over and in the street. If you rode the dirt bike in the streets or whatever, you got groups of them, and the police is just riding behind them and letting them break the law. I think that in our world, I said that to make a point of, for some reason, I think that what's the saying? God dang it. Crime does pay. I think people in this world, in the United States, are starting to believe that crime does pay. I think the police are so scared of being sued that people are getting away with all kinds of stuff. Why put tags on a daggone motorcycle or dirt bike? I might well get rid of my cars and my insurance and the car payment and get me a four-wheeler and get me a dirt bike and ride it all through the street. I can ride it to work, put it on the side, because they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing to these little kids. That's just my opinion. I just want to know what y'all think about that, man. Here we go.
And the G-men. They're going to be thorough.
It's time to do
something.
Nothing
going to touch the house of 𝐽𝗔𝐿 and the G-men. Everything these guys have done, they learned from the feds. These are all Fed tactics. Everything that Diddy has done was right out of the 𝐽𝗔𝐿 playbook. And guess what? He liked to freak off too. In his mother's dress and pearls and lipstick. And, 𝐽𝗔𝐿 was quite, and look at Diddy. Remember he said he likes to wear the perm and get dressed up on a Friday night like one of Charlie, just like the 𝐽𝗔𝐿.
The other question they're all asking is about, you were started to say, you were hinting at the message you'd sent to Pierce's people, people are asking if you could give them a bit more about that.
Well, what I will say is this.
Thanks, Curry.
I lost about
thank you so much.
5 or 6 interviews that I was doing that were important to my work after Pierce. I was told that because Pierce, retracted and apologized, that I wasn't credible. And that they were going to have to wait and see how things played out. There's a legal term. It's called tortious interference. It's when you do things to intentionally stop someone's livelihood or work by discrediting their character or, bringing negative attention to a business deal. Tortious interference. 𝐷𝐿 committed tortious interference when he called and demanded that apology, because clearly I was not exaggerating about Mr. and Mrs. Carter. But you allowed them to silently defame my character without asking them to prove it. If you're going to call someone a liar, call out the lie. He could just said, he could have called and said, this woman has done this to us or done that to us, or we've done this for this woman and that for this woman, and we don't understand why and this is the evidence of why this is ridiculous. There was none such process that happened. I was just discredited, and they were Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I'm sorry. It would be sad if I had to sue somebody to get made whole for everything that I lost this fall, because Pierce was so impressed with Alex Spiro. Or maybe Rupert Murdoch just doesn't want any more waves. I don't know.
You got a viewer question here, and it is, Jaguar, is Snoop, Will, Drake, and Usher in all of this?
Of course. Suge is not lying. And the people that aren't speaking are the ones who are just trying to keep their head down and collect as much money as they can and get ready for when Diddy snitches on them. If y'all think, see, Jay-Z failing at screwing up the jury pool and helping Diddy get bond, him failing at that, picking every idiot that they could from the idiot farm to come out here and run dummy missions. It's exactly what I said it was. Starts little fires, runs away, and makes everybody else carry warrior. Little fire number one. Shoot. The Rick Ross thing with me. When they sent Rose to approach me at Sheen magazine, they were expecting that to turn into something, and it turned into nothing. It was because someone there had duped the producer into introducing us for a photo op when everybody else knew we don't bang with each other. They were trying to start an incident there. We never said anything about that. And guess what the troll farm did? Oh, she said she don't like them, but she's standing there and she's smiling with them. She's a hypocrite. No. What they wanted me to do was get into a fight, cause a big commotion, so no one would invite me to another event show. Little fires everywhere. Next thing you know, all of these witnesses start coming out. Courtney comes out. The book comes out. All of this comes out.
Yeah.
And then you see what that took us to. Then witnesses come out. Victims come out. Survivors come out. Blink twice. The stage play. Live on YouTube. Are you kidding me? If this is not little fires literally everywhere. And guess what people were starting to forget? Everything I said on Piers Morgan. And guess what? It was easy for them to forget because it was redacted and there was an apology because I said heinous and crazy things. Guess what? Tony Busby is saying heinous things too. And he's got evidence and a witness.
Mm. Yeah.
What a difference the day makes.
Just once again, everybody, please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you're following Jag on her socials and you're pushing out this entire story, Jag's voice, the lot of it, because every time you're here, Jag, and we're touching on headlines, we're touching on your story, we're touching on the didosphere, it never fails. You uncover a little more rocks and you're turning your coins over and all this. And can I ask you a question?
Told everything that I know, I'd have been dead 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was something I wanted to ask Misha.
Wait a minute, before Ron asked the question, it's funny how people try their best to turn this into a race thing. It's funny how it's a shame, should I start off with, to say that race plays in our society. It's a shame to even put it there. So y'all just trying to tear a black man down. I have heard this at work. I have heard this from so many people. If he was white and did the exact same thing, would it be okay then? Oh, yeah, let's get him. I don't care if he's black, white, green, blue, purple, or orange. If this man got 100 cases, they need to keep him behind bars till we figure this stuff out. It don't have nothing to do with about race. Why does race got to come in here? I hate to say this, but you got black people who rape. You got white people to rape. You got Chinese people to rape. You got Philippine people to rape. You got every race does negative and positive things. This is not about race at all. According to Ron, and Jaguar said the same thing. Y'all just trying to tear black. No, we trying to tear a man down if he deserves it. That's all we trying to do. Can we get to the bottom of this and find out what the heck is going on with all these missing kids? That's all we should be doing, is trying to help people. Not point the finger saying, well, because he black, y'all just trying to tear down a black man. He just so happened to be black and he done did something wrong. He did something wrong. I don't know what it was he did wrong. Apparently he did something wrong. Can he make bail? God, dog, boy, this burns me up. My bad. I just had to say that. That's what's going on in our chat
and all this. And
Woosah.
Can I ask you a question?
Told everything that I know, I'd have been dead 10 years ago.
Woosah.
There was something I wanted to ask Misha, and obviously that wouldn't have went very well. But I wanted to ask you, and if you can't talk about this, I respect that. Have you ever witnessed any symbology, right? Symbols, markings, things like that around the worst of the worst abuse that you witnessed? Was there ever any iconography that stood out to you that was repeating?
The Baphomet tattoo.
And was it the hand up and one hand to the side Baphomet tattoo, or was it the head?
The horns, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And that was a repeating symbol throughout.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
In certain circles, it's used as entry.
Okay. Like a Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one.
Would you say that there's any symbology that represents the Baphomet that if we, the public, seen it, we wouldn't identify that symbology with the Baphomet?
Well, the owl.
Yeah. The owl,
That's a big one.
Yeah.
You know, the way Drake represents it. I mean, there's a lot of occult. It's all there. The thing is, if you go back and you look at the studies of Aleister Crowley, you'll see his influences all through pop culture.
You know,
he was acknowledged by some of the great pop culture icons, even still now to this day.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Crowley is one of those subjects that we would probably need a good 3 or 4 hours to even unpack that, Jag. He is
the man who sold his soul to the devil and decided to be a living vessel for the devil here on this earth and his main key phrase is "do as thou will," which basically means do what you like, however you like, to whomever you like.
I try to keep it more tuned into my will be done and damn everyone else's will. You know, keep it more self-centered, Jag. You know, but
this is what they call into themselves.
Oh, I know.
People keep forgetting that this world it's not black and white, and it's not two-dimensional. It's not what we think it is or how we acknowledge it. There are practices that have been around for eons.
Yes.
That govern and rule this place. And there are people that still practice them to this day.
And I just want to say, there's a good side and a bad side to all of that, Jag.
Everything.
Of course. In every sector of the world there is. Have you had the wondrous pleasure of meeting the wonderful Beverly Rhodes at any time on this channel yet?
I have watched you in Beverly, but I haven't met her. Okay, but I've seen her.
We need to set that up soon. That needs to happen. All right. But anyway, so
I hope I don't scare her.
No. You know, Beverly is an incredible woman, and what she's been through in her life is very similar to what a lot of you survivors.
She's got the sight. She has the eyes.
Oh, she's got the eyes, and she's got the freaking Jedi drones. She's got the mind bullets. She's got it all. She's an incredible lady. Very incredible.
The one thing that I've realized about her is that she learned how to build labyrinth very early.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be curious to see what a mind map from her looks like.
Okay. Oh yeah, she says she won't scare me. She won't scare me. Love her. Kiss, 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 kiss. Also, as well, you know, with remote viewing, right? It can transcend space and time. She's working on a lot of things to do with this, to do with the headlines that have came out today. And I'm
sorry. Every time he walks by with that hat on, I get distracted. That hat makes me smile like little Ziggy.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you're. I just call him Wolf, but that's your husband, right? Or your partner is Wolfgang, right? Or is Wolfgang?
He's my husband. I claim him. I keep him.
Cool guy, man. He's a cool guy. We've done a little bit of chatting behind this. He's a really nice guy. You guys,
I need to talk to Wolf myself.
Trying to shill nonsense and trying to create mists of absolute lies are just normal people.
Yeah.
You know. And also, I just want to point out, after the show with Misha and Jag, I was sent a whole bunch of information that was promised by Jag's team, sent over to me and sent over, because that's what you said you were going to do, right? And you did that. So I just want to say, tough love is still
love.
There we go.
And after I saw her live last night, I'm not going to stop. I know a lot of people might think I'm a sucker, but watching her go through what she's going through right now, it's triggering for me.
Oh, she's an offline project. Sorry to say project, but the help that woman needs is offline.
Last night, she was saying she was going to check herself into a mental hospital and see if they would do hypnosis on her.
Do you know, we were talking about that today, Jag. Funny you say that, because I'd said to the side chat, does anyone know about hypnotherapy and how well it is at untangling traumatic memory jungle?
It's a lot.
Oh, I know it's a lot.
I've been through it.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised what people can leave in there when they've been meddling.
Okay, yeah. So it's very much it's you need to know who you're dealing with, like with regards to who's doing it to you, right? Okay.
But the thing is, does it really matter? Because if you are that lost in your mind where you need somebody to help you sort it out, you might as well just take the chance. What's the worst thing that can happen? You stop sucking your thumb? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. See, for some people, you can see, we've got 90% of a story here, and it's 10% gargled. I feel it's the opposite way.
Yeah,
with me.
it is.
And I'll tell you this right now. If I was a YouTuber who had never dealt with a survivor in my life, and I was the first survivor I dealt with was Misha, and you haven't learned that as a journalist, as a YouTuber, as somebody with integrity, you have to look a survivor in the eye and say, are you lying to me? Okay. And a lot of people can't handle that there is survivors who will make things up. They don't want to, but I can just say, and all I'm saying right now is if somebody who had never dealt with someone like Misha before was trapped alone in a metaphorical room with Misha and she started crying and telling you her story, you're putting her on the internet. I'm just saying, you have no idea how that level of trauma can really suck somebody in. And I'm not defending it.
The issue that I'm having is that she's taking all of these fictional stories and she's inserting herself into them.
Yeah, Beverly Rhodes is she's sending a lot of positive energy to you right now. She's concerned about your trauma spikings.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's watching her being gang stalked and dogpiled like she is.
Mm.
See, they do this on YouTube. They get their hands on a story, they build it up, and then they ride you down. They make money on you going up, and then they wait for that big climax, and then they ride you down. Misha Fuller is not strong enough to handle this kind of antagonistic gaslighting.
No way.
She's not strong enough for this. And
Jack, she could have barely handled it through this if it was professionals that were helping her. And do you know what I'm saying?
And yet she's reached out to no one, and it was provided. We're not asking for anything.
See, all the people.
Yeah, that's true.
When we've spoken about it on the Daily Show,
I know what it's like when people are stalking you. I know what it's like when people are looking at the drapes in your house to see what apartment complex or housing complex so they can be there to film you and to send the police to your door. There was a content creator that stayed up all night for 6 hours trying to plot and plan how to gaslight her into putting a mental health white warrant on her so she'd be forced into the hospital to be medicated. 6 hours with 300 to 500 people watching. Yeah. Where's she at? Did she say she was on Buckner? I know somebody over there. Yeah, I need to send my cousin over there. For what?
What do you say, Jag, to the people who still do not believe that there is people out there that will do that level of trolling? There is literally people with such a low existence in this world that they make it their duty to just drag as many people down as they possibly can. And if those people end up jumping off a bridge one day, hey, that's just 10 points on Reddit for them, right?
I'm praying that I don't see her in print.
Yeah. 100%.
No, what I heard last night, it's like watching a car crash happen in slow-mo.
Yeah.
And it's just, and nobody wants to believe it's real. All I can do is pray for her, but I will not pray on her. I don't care what she lied about. I don't care what lies she said about me. The punishment does not fit the crime. What she is guilty of is altering stories. What she is guilty of is putting out a false narrative that could put real victims' cases in live in jeopardy. What she is guilty of is putting up her Cash App and receiving so much money, her Cash App crashed. The second that I saw that, the second live video that she put up on her own independent channel, the title was her Cash App. And that man that she's with, that I do believe is abusive, in my opinion, sitting there. You got the money. You go get the money. Put the Cash App up.
No.
Yes, she's literally being pressured from every angle of her life. And then they found her grandmother that she said was deceased. Apparently, she's alive. Guess what she said? Lamisha's lying about everything. And they're still on her. And
That's
she's
concerning.
That's beyond concerning. I posted it. Maggie, I guess she saw it for herself. I went and found her channel and posted it on my community wall because I want everybody to really go and take a look. And if you look at the video that I posted and you can't find enough God and humanity in you to feel sorry for her, then I feel sorry for you, because even I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Don't care what she's done. The punishment does not fit the crime. Y'all want her dealt with? Then call the authorities and have her cited for fraud, because that's what it was. It was public corruption and fraud. And she collected a lot of money for a story that's not hers. That's wrong.
Wow.
But that doesn't require 50 content creators chasing her, stalking her, coming, saying nasty thing after nasty thing, consistently putting up bad pictures of her when she was working, as a woman of the night, putting up her record, telling...
Yeah, here's the thing. I can understand it. I can understand the backlash as well, because when you're talking about falsifying information, whether or not it was done through manipulation or whatever, it's going to trigger people. Oh, I'm not saying the people who are doing what they're doing is right, but
that stuff didn't come out on Lamisha's channel.
Right?
They need to take all of that to where they got it.
Yeah. That involves people thinking and using their brain jack. The internet. Some people on the internet, they don't like.
Y'all let that man get online with glasses too big for his peanut head and a smile, looking like a Cheshire cat, sitting there saying, "Oh, we apologize if we didn't do a deeper dive into whether or not we had the right person." That's called journalism 101.
Yeah,
stop calling yourself a journalist. Stop referring to yourself as a journalist. You didn't check anything because y'all already told her what to say.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I felt Maggie made me feel like a right idiot today when she was like, so no one clicked when we asked, do you have a lawyer? And she was like, no. And of course,
that picture came from the lawsuit.
Came from the lawsuit, and none of us clicked. Okay,
hey, but let us not forget, I was in the Gentlemen's Club in 2012 when I was nowhere near Dallas, telling her to keep her mouth shut about the police report that she gave to Allie Carter. What kind of the dog ate my police report crap is that? You would have to be absolutely idiotic to have not found the holes in that young woman's story. But why would they be worried about the holes in her story when they invented the story, and those holes are on them? Lionel B., you, your wife, your sister, y'all took advantage of desperate women. I just want to know, was it y'all that decided to set Misha on Adria? Or was it somebody from that drug house in Dallas who works for the Jigga Man, allegedly? That's what we need to find out.
Liz.
Y'all want to spend 4, 8, 12 hours online looking into something? Look into that. Who's running Misha Fuller, or at least who was, because I think she's been abandoned. She had all of these internet fairy god people, and now don't nobody like her no more.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There was a I shouldn't say was there.
And think about that. Why did that happen? And one of the things is you can't just jump on the mic and just start telling your story. You gotta learn how to communicate with people. Look who talking, right? Look who talking. You got to learn how to communicate with people, and I'm still learning that. I'm still learning.
Is a content creator that I moderate for, and I felt so bad for him because he started losing subscribers because he was going after anybody that says she was lying because he's so inflamed about the whole Diddy situation, and he wants to support every real survivor that comes forward. He was blocking people, throwing people out, cursing people. So of course when it hit that it wasn't right, he was decent enough to get online and apologize. And you know what he said after that? Man, F that girl. That girl had me out here swinging for her and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And you ain't got to worry about me supporting no victims. See how that works?
Yeah.
A true champion is now turned off from being that champion.
I supported her, Misha. I still support her. I still say something done happened to this girl. I don't know what it is, but I can tell that something happened to this girl. Maybe she went around the corner because they said that the drug house, the crack house, I can't remember what house it was, but the illegal substance house is right around the corner for where she lived at. And all this stuff, allegedly, all this allegedly stuff. So maybe she got a hold of some bad ones or something. But I know one thing, if I was her lawyer or if I was her PR person, when she started talking about that snake venom, wait a minute, girl, you're too early on the scene to be talking about. If you had an opportunity to drink some snake venom because this is supposed to help you, Nah, I'd rather wait for it to wear off. I don't need no snake venom. No, I can't go that deep. Not me. I don't care. Unless a doctor make me take the snake venom. I don't like snakes. That's just me. And that's where I drew the line at. So I can imagine where some people drawing their line at with Misha. You know what I'm saying? That's just my line. Your line might be different because when she started saying that they broke the bottle and broke the champagne and started sticking it all up in, and all that type of stuff, and she had to have surgery. Maybe that's where you drew your line. But it was just so many far-fetched stories she was telling, man. And she just took a deep breath and was telling too much stuff. The human body can't take all that at one time, man. But I still think something happened to her.
See how that works? A true champion is now turned off from being that champion because Lionel B put a liar that he coached to lie on YouTube and then took that girl around, took those women around as their manager, platform for platform. We're not even talking about the slander and the defamation and the lies against the actual real victims. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. I had to go and start asking people, please forgive Ticket. Please forgive his passion because he's a good man. But that's the danger of all of this. Now, he might not believe another victim ever again.
Yeah, and that's the horrible truth behind it all, Jag, is it is so detrimental to people who put their neck out for survivors with stories and then they get bitten. You know that's going to leave a lasting effect with that guy, his community as well, even. And it's sad. It really is.
It's
right. She was, I hate to cut it. And also she was saying some bad things about her own family. It was just too much on and I'm just telling y'all, one of the things that happened with LaMisha, too much at one time, but she don't understand journal. She don't understand people. She just, it's all true, but it's all true. Even Jaguar tried to tell her, honey, you need to stop going on these social medias. And she cut Jaguar off right then and there. But it's true. I'm telling the truth. Girl, don't nobody believe you was drugged up so many times. We don't know if those the drugs talking, especially about snake oil, and you talking about your family members. Foxtrot, Alpha Echo, baby. Echo. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And meanwhile, all they're worried about, you just mad because my video hit 1 million views. You just mad. Do you know how many million view videos I got?
Gone,
you
Jack.
ain't doing shit, kid.
Oh, wait a minute.
You so far behind me, I done already looped everything you've done online at least 15 times. And I was already doing it before the internet. You want to?
Wait a minute. That's funny right there. I'm just picturing a track, a race car track. You're going around and around on a race car track, right? Jaguar is so far around, and she's great, come up, great, lap him. But he's looking in the rearview mirror, saying, I see Jag. Yeah, I'm in front. I'm winning. You ain't winning, boy. She great lap you. That's what was in my mind. Okay, y'all. I try to bring some humor to all this sadness, man. At least I try to, man. So let's go.
You just mad. Do you know how many million view videos I got? You ain't doing shit, kid. You so far behind me, I done already looped everything you've done online at least 15 times. And I was already doing it before the internet. You want to know what I found interesting about Lionel B? Did you know he was a rapper?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Lionel B is a rapper. He said I was a failed singer. He's a never made it rapper.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute, Jaguar. Actually, my peoples, I didn't know he was a rapper, so they sent me a link to some of his music. And I gotta admit, man, I'm gonna be honest, from a producer's point of view, the beats sound good. The rap sound good, but it didn't sound. He can rap. Don't get me wrong. I ain't no hater, man. And it was great music and stuff, but it was nowhere near a professional level that Jaguar's on. It was nowhere near on a professional level. It sounded clear. It sounded like it came from a recording studio on a high level. The rap, the vocals were crystal clear. It was mixed well and everything. But it was not on what Jaguar Wright has experienced in the studio and stuff. Go look for yourself. Go listen for yourself. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers on the music. Have you heard it on the radio or anything? Nah. So, but it sounded good. It sounded real good. He looked like great job. Yeah, great job.
I did not.
Yeah, Lionel B is a rapper.
Just in case y'all don't know, I produced a song that landed on Teddy Pendergrass's album, and I was on tour with a couple of people and got people record deals with Sony Records and Motown Records back in the day, and play 5 instruments, and I'm playing in a band now and all that type of stuff, just to put my resume out there just a little bit.
He said I was a failed singer. He's a never made it rapper. He's got music. It's awful.
I actually listened to some of your music for the first time the other day, Jack.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah.
I hope you liked it.
I honestly.
Now, to be fair, I haven't heard none of Jazz. I need, to be fair, please send me a link to Jaguar Wright's music because I never heard it. And I'm going to critique her music also. And I'm going to be hard on you, Jag. I'm going to be real hard. Even if I like it, I'm going to be a troll in this house.
Check her out. Honestly, it was a big grin moment. I was like, ooh.
That's
really
me.
Good. It was real. No, but it was you girl. You got some pipes.
I'm a world-class talent that walked away.
Yeah.
I believe
There's a
that.
difference between not making it and walking away, Jag.
Now, I believe that because even on her live stream, she was in the kitchen and she was singing, and I'm looking for that video. I got to find that video, man. And she was singing, and I was breaking some stuff down. Was I? On the live stream? Maybe we already did the reaction. No, there was a couple of times she sung, and I remember saying, the girl got, She got skills. Jaguar skills. Let me break it down to y'all now. There's some people that can sing, right? They can mimic any song. Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, whatever the song, Faith Evans, they can sing Brandy. They can mimic the song. They know all the riffs and up and down, and they can hit it perfect. But get them in the studio to produce their own music, they lost. They are lost in the sauce. Jaguar, just by playing around and singing and just, ooh, and she's singing scales that are so, I ain't talking about a C major scale or minor scale. She's singing scales that are like jazz scales. She's singing scales that are, I don't know the names of the scales because I only know 3 or 4 scales, my daggone self, and that get me by on any song that I need for especially hip hop. Too easy. She's singing like a Whitney Houston type stuff, man. If you don't know music enough. You don't know music enough to understand what it is I heard coming out of her mouth. Just playing around, practicing. So now putting the song together, if the music don't sound good, it ain't her fault. It's the producer's fault. I want y'all to marinate with that one.
Girl, you got some pipes.
I'm a world-class talent that walked away.
Yeah. There's a difference between not making it and walking away, Jag.
I can't work like that. I won't encourage it.
No, 100 million. But it's called integrity, I believe, right?
That's why we started cruelty free. That's why we're going to be making that, because people shouldn't have to give up using their God-given gifts and bringing beauty to the world and having to be nasty and ugly to get it done. That compromise shouldn't be there.
Yeah, you need to get this online, man. You need a new tech guy. Give me a call, man. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
Call Wolf.
Call Wolf.
I'm trying. Oh, I've tried. The guy's a busy guy, but listen, when you get a minute, we'll all have a chat. We'll all have a chat. Don't worry.
Okay. But no, yeah. And it's funny because everybody that's going after me, even that crazy Danny person, she makes AI songs. She really thinks she's special. And do you know what Lionel did right after he launched the lying videos, the lying Diddy video witness thing? He re-uploaded his failed music that nobody was listening and promoting his music with the interview.
Put one in the side chat if you want to see Jag promote a song that she's written to save the children. And, actually we can have a song to get behind. That is definitely not a suggestion from Beverly Rhodes. Definitely is. Shout out Beverly Rhodes. So I'm just saying, get those ones in the side chat. Also, join my Discord just to freak out the mods because there's 15,000 people here. Just a whole bunch of you join the Discord just to keep them on their toes. There you go.
First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Just thinking I could never live without you by my side. And then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And then I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And now you're back
and I
from
go
that
back.
chat space. And I just came here to find you.
There you go.
Yeah, we could do an I Will Survive for the survivors. Yeah, let's do it.
I guarantee you sung that too well that we just got demonetized and copyright claimed by somebody. I'm telling you now.
Acapella?
No, it's joke. That's a joke.
You've got an incredible voice.
That's a joke, Jaguar. She don't know that's a joke, y'all.
Baby Ziggy's favorite is Purple Rain. Baby Ziggy loves Purple Rain.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's been watching you. Yeah.
Oh, when I come to London, I'm going to have to. Oh, did I tell you guys I might be coming to London soon?
Please do let us know. Stay at our house here as well.
Man.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I'd love to come visit. Actually, yeah, I got some stuff that I have to do. And I need to have a proper conversation with Pearson Oliver. So I think we're gonna come over there.
That'd be phenomenal. Can't wait. And here's Ronnie.
There we go.
Hey,
Hello,
little bro. Hey, Ronnie.
Hold on. Excuse me, Corey. Now, No. Yo, hey, Jag, how y'all doing?
How you doing, bro?
Good
Y'all
to
can
see
hear
you.
me good?
Yes.
I'm perfect.
I'm gonna pause it and take you down.
You've got something in the background.
Yeah,
No, I'm so sorry. Look, I was on another live with
That's Corey.
Tortious.
Hey, Corey Fair.
Hey, what's up, Jack? How you doing?
Good to see you.
All right. Yeah, we're just talking about that Jay-Z stuff a little bit. But
I
we
bet.
almost done. You got him now.
Yeah, I just wanted y'all to know I'm wrapping this up with them. You know what I mean? So if y'all could give me like a second,
sure.
Then I think Corey paused his. Well, I don't know how to do it. I just didn't want to leave.
Welcome to Multimedia Living, Ronnie. Finish the interview with Corey. We'll be here when you get back.
Jag, don't leave, because I
promise you, I got a couple minutes that I will wait extra just to be here with you. We're gonna tag team.
Okay, bet. I'm finna be right at you, Jag.
Okay, I'm here.
Ronnie Bo.
Nice to see you again, Ronnie, mate. We'll see you when you come back, bro.
For sure. Yeah. Much love.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Cheers.
I love seeing that smile on his face.
Listen, that was a whole new energy of Ronnie Bo right there. I just want to say that right now. He was glowing, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That was a positive, charged Ronnie. See it, man.
That's a he gonna make it to the Fed before me smile.
Oh man, that's great.
Big screen. Sean's made me big screen. What's about to happen, Sean?
Hey,
you need to go and see somebody. Oh no, he's okay. Thank God.
All right. Yeah, Ronnie looked lighter, didn't he? So different from last time.
Bonnie Love, shout out to you, Murph.
It's a lot
Louisiana.
Of stress. And it's good
What's
to
up,
see
girl?
God's agenda winning, and when that's why I tell people this is only a bad time for bad people.
Yeah.
Us people,
yeah,
we should be rejoicing. We should be smiling.
I think as well for Ronnie, the last time he was here as well, we were just total stranger podcasters from the internet, if you know what I mean. And at least we've had a bit of more, time to chat and all the rest of it. And
well, where he's from, it requires warming. It requires some warming up.
Warming? You mean blasted with napalm in the center of a nuclear furnace that has been launched into the sun? Okay, but once you get there, I fully agree. He's a legit guy, 100% legit guy, 100% for sure.
I've been careful with him. I've known that I needed to be, and now he doesn't just have me, he has Natanya. And I think what I'm loving right now is that all of the real survivors and those who are really fighting to end the pain and bring beauty back to the world again. We're all finding each other. And we all have these very similar stories from different aspects. Like I was speaking to Andy Signore, and I'm going to be introducing him to my new friend, Jonathan Hay, who was Rihanna's first publicist, who worked for Jay-Z and he worked for Diddy. And now that this is here, Andy had asked me about that video clip. He had never seen it of Rihanna with Tyra Banks on the Tyra Banks show when she was telling the story about how Jay-Z told her sign the contract or you have to leave out the window on the 27th, 9th floor.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the story.
Mm-hmm.
He told her at 15 years old, with nobody there, not even an attorney, that they were interested in signing her to Def Jam. And she had two ways she could leave. Sign the contract and leave out the door, or she could leave out the window on the 29th floor.
Yeah.
That's not even an appropriate joke. Period. But from a man in that position, and a girl, no chaperone, no parent, no lawyer there. She had to sign that contract without it even being reviewed. Jonathan was there. He was there at that time. You guys should talk to Jonathan at this juncture. Especially with, ooh, yeah, consider it done. I'll make sure we introduce Jonathan to Shane. And because Jonathan was in a home invasion, and he was assaulted in front of his daughter. They were duct taped and everything.
Oh my God.
From the fallout of a Drake story that he was working about the secret love child with the girl Sophie, which turns out the district attorney back in Kentucky is going to reopen it. We're going to get to the bottom of it because we do believe that, it's time for you guys to talk to Jonathan.
We will definitely let's hook that up. So a few people asking about 𝗗𝐿 Simmons. We've not had your thoughts on this yet. Hollywood Wade came on, Matt Cox came on, and they both said that 𝗗𝐿 Simmons gave the 𝗘𝐿𝐴 file, flash drive, or whatever it was to Courtney Burgess.
Got to stretch my legs, y'all. This is getting long, baby.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that's the one.
𝗘𝐿 would say anything. And I had a bad day a little while back. I was talking to Storm Monroe, and I said some very honest things about 𝗘𝐿, and I'm not going to repeat them all here. But 𝗘𝐿 Lee Simmons is about as compromised as any one person in this story could be. I have lost all faith in her and all ability to believe that she will ever do the right thing. Two of her best friends are now deceased, and she is playing footsies with the devil. Or is it because your first husband still got you on a string?
Whoa, there we go.
I'm telling everybody right now, please do not believe anything that comes out of 𝗘𝐿 Lee Simmons' mouth at this juncture until she's ready to start giving up everything that's real about her baby daddy, Russell Simmons. All of those young men that you ushered in there to be loved up by your husband, and the way you treated them like trash when you would hand them their envelopes on the way out the door. This is a woman who is an accomplice. I lost all respect for her when she went after Albert Brown Sr. Stop it, 𝗘𝐿. Worry about 𝐼𝐿𝐒. Worry about the child you played Dr. Frankenstein with, who's having a lot of real life health issues, mentally, physically.
What?
Yeah. On the subject of 𝗘𝐿 Simmons, our in-house Jedi master has messaged me and said, 100% compromised. So, yeah.
This woman has been being controlled her entire life. Russell started fiddling and diddling with her when she's about 14, 15 years old, working in runway shows in Paris. She's been groomed her whole life. But the sad part is, I don't even know if she feels any remorse for what she done and what she let happen. Like, imagine, Ron, you asking that beautiful woman that's carrying your child.
Yeah, anything at all.
To allow a doctor to insert hormones to force the fetus to grow organs faster so that you can deliver that child so your wife don't get stretch marks.
What?
Yeah. No.
That's what they done to 𝗼𝐿𝐒.
Wow.
𝗼𝐿𝐒 was born 2.5 months earlier than she should have been, because I had just had Sam.
Wait. So,
and she was pregnant with 𝗼𝐿𝐒. And she wasn't due until that January, but that girl came earlier that year because they played Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, doctors shouldn't mess with it. I mean, my daughter passed away from being premature, and the thought of somebody forcing birth early. What did you say?
Vanity.
For stretch marks. I was just making sure that my brain hadn't just made something up there. But it was, yeah.
Yeah, she offered me her same doctor after I had said, honey, you have such a lovely friend. You just, here, why don't I get you my doctor? I'm good. But thanks for letting me know that you think I need plastic surgery. Oh, honey, yeah, I'm just glad I'm not going to have to get touched up anymore. We're going to be delivering, early third trimester, so I don't have to stretch out this time.
Welcome back, Ronnie. How are you, mate? Thank you for
waiting. He is. Think.
Oh, y'all brought me back in already?
He said already?
Yeah, you in.
Yeah, you in.
I don't know where y'all at. I don't want to cut y'all off. I don't know where y'all at. But
just jump in. Just jump in. The water's fine.
First thing I would like to discuss before we get off into Jay-Z or Gay-Z or whatever y'all want to call it.
Gay-Z.
Me and Jay had, last time we talked, we had a situation with this one dude named Lionel B, and he got a platform that's doing very successful, and I'm proud of him for that. You know what I mean? However, it's about integrity. It's not all about views, and Lionel B is only about views. So most of us understand that lies are more entertaining than the truth, and that's acceptable to people like Lionel B. You know what I mean? He would get on here and bash people like Natanya Rubin, who I also see as my sister, Jaguar, Wright, and myself. And I think it was very foolish for him to bash the three of us all in one clip, because Natanya Rubin has many people who love her and know that she 100. Jaguar Wright has many people who love her and know that I'm 100. And me too. Like, a lot of people love me and know that I'm 100. So, like, if you would have separated and said Jaguar Wright be lying, making up stuff, okay, maybe certain people would have believed it. But now you putting us all three in the same little bunch. And from my experiences, since I gave my number out on these platforms, it hasn't just been your everyday people who calling and saying we want the ebook. It's been actual celebrities and people who've been in the industry that's saying, like, look, we respect your integrity, Ronnie Bo, and we know that you ain't the type of person who gonna reveal names, and we feel comfortable telling you these stories because we know you're not gonna expose us. You know what I mean? So you got to think, Jaguar Wright been around. I've been a part of this for like 2 years. Jaguar Wright been a part of this for like 20, 30 years. So what's the chances of her not having people in the industry saying, Jag, tell this story. Let them know what happened to me. Let them know what happened to me. Because they doing it to me already. And I just came around 2 years ago. So I know Jaguar ain't making up stuff. You know what I mean? It's people, she don't want to say, well, this person told me this person told me that, because of her integrity. But she gonna speak on these things because they want their story out. You know what I mean? And I had to make that clear first and foremost. And another thing, a lot of people was bashing me about, coming out, seemingly advocating R. Kelly. And I'm not gonna say that R. Kelly totally innocent, but I'm also not gonna say that I believe everything that these alleged survivors said in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. But I want to focus on the things that he revealed to me about people like Jay-Z, and his perspective. And his point was that, okay, look at me, I'm locked up. I wrote songs for Michael Jackson. My catalog is technically worth more than Jay-Z and all these other people. But I'm locked up not because of all the bad things that they say I did. I'm locked up because I wasn't in compliance with the agenda. And the proof is that Jay-Z and Diddy was still out here while R. Kelly was locked up. Now, the purpose, and the reason why they were still out here, because they was in total compliance with the agenda still. Diddy he fell out of compliance when he wanted to sue people who he, probably shouldn't sue, because these people got connections with the court system, the FBI, CIA, and all that. And now Jay-Z, they don't really need Jay-Z no more. They done used them for like 30 years. Once they got Tupac out the way, they put him in front as a plant, and it's like, okay, now we don't need you. Now we could put Young Thug or somebody else in this position because you finna be 60 now, bro. People not finna be still looking up to you. So now we could talk about the things that you did with this 13-year-old and other things now because we don't need you no more. And it was never about love. It was all about business and keeping people like you under us. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to state that, and that's about it, unless anybody want to comment on that.
Well, I just want to say to you, Ronnie, part of the reason why it was so easy for me to believe in you was because of the compassion that you showed for Robert. Compassion he didn't even deserve. I knew you genuinely felt for him, and I knew you genuinely did everything you could do to try to help him feel comfortable and transition in. Like, people are forgetting that. Even when somebody does you wrong, your compassion does not have to change. I have compassion for Misha Fuller, even though she tried to implicate me in a crime. Ronnie Bo has compassion for Robert Kelly because he saw the abuses that were happening to him, where the fallout was, if you don't mind me saying, Ronnie, was when Ronnie realized that the only person's story Mr. Kelly was interested in was his own. And that's where Ronnie's integrity kicks in, because Ronnie is worried about our people, not a person, but our people. And that's why we're all aligned. So I just want everyone to know, before you start judging people for what you think or for what you've heard, take the time to really make sure you're understanding where a person's coming from. And I salute you for that, Ronnie, because for whatever reason, God sent you in a time where Robert Kelly had no grace, and you brought him grace, and you tried to bring him vindication. And now look, now you all caught up in his craziness just because you tried to be a good man. And that's what I was telling people. There's a moment where what I know is the real world intersects with this fake world. And sometimes you don't get to go back to the fake world. That's Ronnie, Ronnie's in Wonderland now. He's here.
Yeah.
And he's doing a great job. And I'm proud of you.
Yeah, Ronnie, I'll be honest. We were saying this when you just popped on for a minute. Your energy is like from when you came on the first time.
Oh, here we go, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing. This is for a whole nother month. Just down the line.
And I'll be honest. Watch this. You came on the first time. You and I have had some chats behind the scenes, and I just want to say to your people, your friends, your family, the ones that are triggered from the first interview, I think there was a bit of a trust barrier with Ronnie when we first met. It wasn't until he showed that emotion that I realized, oh, this guy is the real deal. And we've sort of battered heads, and we'll clear our bridges offline. But I just want to say to all your people, I am sorry if any of you were triggered or upset. It was not my intention, but I do have trust issues. And as soon as you showed that emotion, Ronnie, that's when it changed for me. So I just wanted to say that in front of everyone, just so that you know, words are cheap, but words in front of almost 16,000 people are a little better than a DM. So I just wanted to say that to you.
Are you serious? We're at 16K?
Yeah, well, almost 15 and a half. Give or take.
You broke 13, Ron.
We did it, guys.
You broke 13.
We'll jinx it. Don't talk about it, shoot. We'll jinx it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ron, let me address that first. Like, I'm the type of person, what me and you got going on behind the scene, I would say let's keep that behind the scene until it's time for us to bring that to the public.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because with me, I'm a gangster, bro. That's between me and you. That's how gangsters move.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, listen, that's why I wanted to just address your people. That's why I said you and I will address this. We'll clear bridges offline. But your people, I'd rather address them in front of almost 16K than just you forwarding a DM or whatever. So it's
sure.
It's realer there. But yeah, we'll sort our differences, my G. That's not what it's about tonight. So don't worry.
So it's all love and respect. And then I want to also address something that Jaguar Wright said with regards to R. Kelly. I want the public to understand that when I first came out trying to advocate for R. Kelly, and I spoke on certain things like with Jay-Z and all that, like his big brother, Bruce Kelly, reached out to me and said, basically, look, bro, I know you're not lying about none of this stuff, but could you please, like, R. Kelly asked me himself to ask you this, could you please, like, stop talking about that stuff publicly, because Jay-Z is a billionaire and my brother locked up. It's nothing from him.
I'm sorry. Hey, chat. They go, Melissa. Melissa is on the video saying, I love it here. That's Melissa. She's in our chat right now. Is she? She might have gone. Let's see.
Nothing for him to reach out to certain people and say, get R. Kelly out the way. I don't want to be too direct and graphic, but basically he feared that Jay-Z would have R. Kelly killed because of the things that
she's still here.
I've been revealing to the public. And his family, not just Bruce Kelly, they was upset with me. You know what I mean? Me and Bruce Kelly had words behind the scenes. I think we resolved that issue, but not just him, but other people like, bro, like what you exposing about Jay-Z and all that could get R. Kelly killed in jail. So could you please like just fall back from that? We know you're not lying, but could you please keep that between you and R. Kelly? So I want people to know that me and R. Kelly understanding was that for him, if he was to speak out to the public when he get in this mainstream media and get a chance to talk, for him to let people know how bad they treated us in MCC Chicago during the coronavirus pandemic that is, like they wasn't feeding us. People was dying in there. We weren't able to call our family, our kids, our mama, wife, daughters, sons, none of that for months. And that's a lot of psychological abuse. We wasn't even able to contact our lawyers and say, look, our rights are being terribly violated by these inhumane conditions. So I wanted him to speak on that. And I also wanted him to speak out on the fact that I was really indicted for a crime that I really didn't commit. Now, everybody who know me know I come from the street, so it's hard to believe that, okay, you got indicted, but you wasn't really selling these drugs. No, I had stopped selling drugs. And to this day, on my dead brother, I do not sell drugs. No, people could assume because I still keep myself up to a certain standard that I'm still in the streets. No, I do not sell drugs no more. And I wasn't selling drugs in that time. And I was framed in the case by the DEA, and that is proven by my court document.
I'm here with Ronnie Bo. Hold on a second. Oh, my bad. I'm talking. My bad, guy. I told you I was busy. I got a friend here. I wanted you guys to say hi to her.
Hello. How's it going?
Tiffany, this is the Sean Atwood Show. They're great advocates for truth and justice. And I just wanted to introduce you to them because that book of yours, how is it doing overseas? Yes, I curse you with joy.
The mic's in your headset.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the mic is in my head.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
well, guys,
Jag.
I gotta go because I got a meeting with her.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you, Jaguar.
Go ahead, Jag.
Appreciate you coming on.
That's real.
Is it okay, or did you need me a little longer?
Oh, you nailed. Is it okay? Come on now, you smashed it, Jaguar. Okay, you freaking nailed it.
Oh, they're saying hi, Tiff. Hold on a second. Where's the mic at? Let me.
Right, hold on a second. I'm unmuted. Can you hear Tiffany now?
Hello.
How we doing, Tiffany?
Can you hear her?
Tiffany.
I don't know. I think I just took my mic out, and I don't know if anyone can hear me.
I really want to make Jag full
got
screen. Just watch her try and deal with it.
Yeah, because we still had the built-in mic.
They're there.
Okay.
I know.
Go. Call me as soon as you're finished so we can get to it.
Yeah, Ronnie, it's not a Jag live stream unless we have an 8-way phone conversation through 4 or 5 different face cams. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine Jaguar as your sound technician? Most definitely.
Yeah, totally.
You want to know what I love? I love that you're my misunderstood friend.
Live stream. Hit them thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up, man. I want to see them thumbs up go up. In fact, if I hit a refresh, it probably go up. My bad, y'all. That's funny. Since they having technical difficulties.
Women. I love
Since Jaguar having technical difficulties, I'm out with talk.
This understanding or this good understanding is coming, and you get to curse them with joy. I love you.
Yeah, 200. Okay. Thank y'all.
Okay. Sorry about that,
My
guys.
thumbs
I gotta
up was
get ready
stuck.
to set. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I love you, Jag.
I can't hear y'all.
Because you took the headphones off, Jag.
Thank you for coming on, Jag.
Yeah, Jag, thank you for being here.
But I love you. If you guys can hear me, I love you. And if this goes a little longer when I finish with this meet, just tap me back in.
100%.
Right, thank you.
But I want everybody to listen to my little brother Ronnie because he's keeping it 100. And today is a big day for him too. It's a big day for all of us who've been affected. Thank you for supporting this channel. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing.
Ronnie is the only one giving her hand signals.
I should be free in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Bev would love us to set up a meeting with you for a show one night. We do a couple of nights.
Oh, no, that I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, no, I'll stay alive.
You go,
I just love it,
Jag.
Thanks so much. Honestly, you're amazing.
All right, Ronnie, how did you feel when you heard the news about Jay-Z in this lawsuit?
Okay.
It was ironic because I was talking to my guy Chris Samuel from Trapping Anonymous. He have a big show on Breakbeat, and we was just talking about Jay-Z, you know, because we was arranging an interview together. So, you know, I got a support team for giving this number out. That's my personal phone number, 414-810-9090. And that has gained me a lot of support. So I started getting texts from everywhere saying, did you hear about this with Jay-Z? And at first I'm thinking like, man, anybody could be saying this. But when I seen the CNN and NBC and all these other world news platforms was talking about it, I'm like, wow, so they finally willing to expose Jay-Z? Then it was a shock. And I'm not excited because I don't want to see nobody down. I don't want to see nobody going through what I went through as far as prison. But I wanted the world to see the power of God because I explained that no matter how big Jay-Z is or think he is, it's no comparison to the power of God. And I said that in some of my latest interviews, and I explained it. The power of God is about to show. And people like Jay-Z, I don't care how big he is or how big y'all think he is, he will get put in his place too. So I wasn't happy about it, but it was just like a sense of validation from God that yes, even him, you know, will get put in a place. And that's how I looked at it.
Yeah, because in the previous interview you did with us, and we've got a lot of people watching right now that haven't heard your story previously, because you said previously you thought that Jay-Z was in a conspiracy to unalive you.
Well, that wasn't my thoughts. If you look, I don't know if you've seen the paperwork, but I believe I sent you all the paperwork. I have a revocation hearing coming up in federal court on February 4th. And in the paperwork, there are allegations that I traveled to Marcy Projects in Brooklyn, New York, where Jay-Z grew up at, to do a publicity stunt, to shoot a video, and to diss him in a rap song in his own neighborhood. And the allegations were that once I did this publicity stunt, I got shot while out there. So I never made this story up. To be correct, And straightforward, Lionel B from the Lionel B show actually brought the idea to my attention to say, I think you should say that Jay-Z was behind you getting shot because your books will sell more, your music will sell more, and you're going to be in the spotlight. You would be big. But he was looking at views, and that's it. He just wanted views. Me, I was looking at, well, I could probably get locked up for this, and I could probably cause other people to get locked up for this. And again, like, I'm a man of God, but at the same time, I grew up as a gangster, and we live by certain codes, principles, morals, and values. Like, when I say gangster, I don't mean nothing bad. I just mean specifically what I say. We stand on certain principles. We don't do ignoble things. We live by integrity. So it would be against what I stand for to say that Jay-Z had something to do with me getting shot. And I'm not going to say that now, and I'm probably never going to say that I think Jay-Z had something to do with me getting shot. You know what I mean? Whether he did or not, they won't be able to use me to convict him for that.
Appreciate your honesty, Ronnie. And Ronnie's the only person, when you got 15,000 people watching live, puts his personal phone number on the screen. I've never seen that before. So
yeah, that's my dog.
Anyone wants to contact him.
His personal cell phone number.
Past the hour before we go over to the prosecutor Lionel. So viewers, if you've got any questions for Ronnie, put them in the chat right now. And I think Ron's coming in with something.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, if you wanted to cause yourself even more problems, I think the international dialing code for the USA is +1. So if you add that to the start of the number, it means the whole world can reach out to you, bro. Just so you know, if you want to.
I don't know how to do that. My bad.
No, I think just when you're typing out your number. So if anyone in the UK wants to send positive messages and all that stuff to Ronnie, and you've typed in his number and it doesn't work, I'm pretty sure +1 is all you need to add to the number.
It's 001 414 001 414 810 9090 if you want to call in from the UK.
Let me try to say it to make it rhyme. Put the +0 as advised by Ron, and then it's 41. Let me try to do it. 414 810 9090. Hit Ronnie Bo on the low because Ronnie Bo about to blow.
Oh, hell yeah. Tell you what, the beginning was awful, but you saved it right at the end, bro. The end, you knocked out the park. You nailed that out of the park, bro. But yeah, if you want to ask any questions, make sure you put the 3 capital Qs. We'll try and get to as many of them as we possibly can. And also as well, we really need to kind of finish sharpish at about 1/2 But listen, I'm not going to miss out on the opportunity to push my documentary. So 3 minutes before we end, we're definitely watching that. I want you to see it, Ronnie. We have got a new documentary coming out with big homie CC and the wonderful Beverly Rhodes, diving into the legitimate basis of the occult within Hollywood. And I think you know what we're talking about there. So you stay tuned, viewers, before the end. But Ronnie, Sean already asked you. You know, I think I sent you a message within 2 minutes of Sean telling me about Jay-Z this morning. I was like, Ronnie, how are you feeling about all of this? Because you yourself have real reasons to be in a better place if certain individuals are withheld from society, shall we say, very poetically and carefully. How do you think your life would change if you woke up tomorrow and certain individuals were in the same place as Diddy?
Certain individuals like who?
Like Mr. Jay-Z, for example. If he was no longer
don't sugarcoat me, boy. I'm from
free,
the streets.
do you think that
don't sugarcoat me
or his malice would diminish? And do you think that maybe the pressure would be off you a little bit?
Well, let me emphasize that with a great answer. But first, Pam asked why was I in jail? I was indicted for drug trafficking, to be exact, distribution of heroin, and they tried to give me conspiracy to buy drugs from Chicago and bring them back to Milwaukee to sell to Milwaukee drug dealers, and I wasn't technically guilty of that. But with regards to you, Brian, Again, like with me going through jail, bro, and me having the compassion I have in my heart, even though Jay-Z probably want me dead or he might not like me or whatever, people could consider me and Jay-Z enemies. I wouldn't want no other human being to go through what I went through in prison.
No, I'm with you. I understand that. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be happy about him going to prison. You know what I mean? I would be more happy if I could meet him personally and like just smack the skin off his face. But I wouldn't want to see him in jail.
Okay. So I mean, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but if we could just send him away to a nice retreat, he has 5-star living, he has a great time, but he's just off the streets. I'm assuming, you know, a part of you would feel okay about that. And I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm not trying to make you say anything by any means. I just know
Go ahead, Bo.
the weight of everything that's on your shoulders, man.
Go ahead, Bo.
I just want to see some of that off.
See, I wouldn't be happy unless I was in there with him and then I could go in his cell and smack him up a little bit.
Metaphorically speaking, YouTube, we're not in any way, we're talking about a movie, okay? We're talking about a play with Ronnie here. We're in no way advocating any kind of violence. When he says he's talking about slapping paint up to make the cell look nice. Sorry, Ronnie, we have to do these things here. But I get
let's go to the next question. Rhonda's asking, do you think Jay-Z set up R. Kelly and Puffy?
I don't think that he actually, I don't think it was his agenda to set them up, but I do think he participated in the agenda and facilitated the process with him being close to them and having certain experiences with both of them. I do think that he assisted with getting them in the positions that they in right now. Yeah.
Because you said, you know, even though R. Kelly did bad things, the timing of his fall coincided with him trying to get rights back and be independent, and they shut him down basically to steal his wealth. Is that correct?
Not just his wealth, but like in the streets, for example, people who work for the feds, you know, to set other drug dealers up. When you no longer want to do that, then they go back to what you did illegal and say, okay, well, you don't want to set this dude up or that dude. So, okay, this was your obligation. This is why we let you stay out on the streets this long. So since you don't want to do it, we going to put you back in jail, or we going to lock you up for whatever we can. So in Jay-Z's situation, it's the same thing. Like, either they don't need them no more. It's just like in the streets. If you informant in the streets and you can't find nobody else to put in jail, okay, well, we put you out here for that purpose to work for us. Now you can't find nobody. We don't need you no more, so we finna send you back. Same thing with Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need him no more. They probably used him up. He probably don't got nobody else to set up. So now it's like, okay, well, we know about the 13-year-old that you and Diddy gang rape. Ooh, I can't say rape, right? But we know
our word.
Yeah, we know what's going on. But yeah, I really believe he did that.
He said, I can't say right, but saying it. Oh, our word. Yeah. Golly, that's funny.
And they had that over his head.
But that he's true. He's a true dude. He ain't up here playing.
Years, and now that they don't need him, and maybe he don't want to be compliant, then it's like, okay, well, now it's your turn. You know what I mean?
Well, we've looked at all of the deals that Jay-Z has done compared to Diddy, and there's like 10 times more deals, billions at stake. I mean, he's in with some serious people. Do you think they'll be scrambling to protect him right now, to protect their investments in these deals? Because a lot of them are really just in recent years, billions of dollars.
Yeah, you got to think, bro. The Super Bowl is the biggest event in entertainment, not just sports entertainment, but entertainment overall, period. And they put Jay-Z in control to say, well, we want you to decide who should be selected to entertain the audience for the Super Bowl show. So, you know, he got a lot of controversy for selecting Kendrick Lamar recently. I think a year or two before that, he selected when the Super Bowl was in California, he selected all California artists, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, other artists. So, I mean, when you in this type of position, like you got all this influence in the world, of course, not just the NFL invested in you, but it's a lot of other billionaires and people with a lot of money who are invested in you. You know what I mean? And if you you mess up certain investments with certain people, you know, people don't play about their money. Where I'm from, people will get you out the way for $100. You know what I mean? So you got to think about what they do for $100 million or even $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, scary. What did you think about Jay-Z's response to Busby? Did you read that?
Yeah, with me being a Jay-Z fan for most of my life, I know that Jay-Z usually don't respond to these type of things. A lot of people have said bad things about Jay-Z over the years, and most of the time he never respond. But for him to respond within 5 minutes, to me, it's a sense of guilt. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like now you feel like, okay, you being exposed for something that could really bring you down and harm you. So now you got to respond. Like, why so quick? Usually Jay-Z will sit back and think, even if he was to ever respond. And usually he don't ever respond. There's only been a few people, like even Tupac was saying certain things about Jay-Z. He never responded. Other people.
Yeah, that's like Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright has said so many things about Jay-Z for years. Never responded. You know what I'm saying? So many people have said, now, you know, the beef that him and Nas had, the rap battle thing, that was just, you know, on that level. But they're like, you got this our level, then you got some people like, I guess, YouTube star level, then you got big time level, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, all these 2 Chainz and all, whatever. Then you got 50 Cent, Eminem and all that. Jay-Z, my hands is gone. Jay-Z and Puffy level, they think they above all kinds of stuff. And Jay-Z just think he's on a whole different level, period. That's why he don't respond to anything Jaguar says. Just let her talk. That's negative news. That's just, it's going, they can't touch me. They can't touch me. They need me. We can get rid of Puffy, but they need me. I'm the one that I'm the puppet master. That's all he's saying. So Jay-Z is actually on an untouchable level. And Puffy thought he was there too until he started to mess with them liquor people. Yeah. Think about it. Yeah, why y'all think Puffy's still in jail? Them people, Puffy done pissed them people off to the point people think they know everything. They think, well, they going off him in jail. No, man. These people are pissed off at him. They paying double to make sure he stay alive because they going to stick it to him hard as they can. You want to try to sue us? Watch what we do to you. Watch what we do to you. You better kill yourself because we're going to pay everybody double to keep you alive so you can suffer for the rest of your life, you little dancing boy. Little dancing boy, you think you going to sue us? We about to show you who the big dogs is. We're going to show all your fans who the real big dogs is. I'm sorry, y'all got to go off every now and then. So what happened is, come on, Jay-Z, we'll do business with you. You're the next one in line, if that's the case.
Exposed for something that could really bring you down and harm you. So now you got to respond. Like, why so quick? Usually Jay-Z will sit back and think, even if he was to ever respond. And usually he don't ever respond. There's only been a few people, like even Tupac was saying certain things about Jay-Z. He never responded. Other people were saying things, he never responded. But now certain things coming to the light that you know can ruin everything that you have going on, not just your reputation, but your financial situation, your marriage and everything. So now you feel the urgency to respond. And that's kind of suspicious and skeptical to me.
Indeed. And a few people are asking if you think that Beyonce is there'll be a point in time where she'll have to distance herself from him to protect her own interests.
Right now is the time when you Beyonce and you got support from all over the world. You don't
unalive. My bad.
People all over the world loving Beyonce, and then you married to a guy who is now in mainstream media, world news, not just national but international news, saying that this dude did some very bad things with a 13-year-old little girl. And we got people like us who have daughters and other people who have daughters. Now they got to look at this like, wow, this is the type of dude you married. So of course that puts her in a position where it's like, wow, what I'm gonna do? I got to detach myself from this dude. Like any female who would support they do in a situation like that. Now, if you truly believe that he didn't have anything to do with it, okay, cool, stand by your man. But if you know, which I know she knows Jay-Z highly capable of doing that, even if she don't know for sure that he did that. She know that that's not, it don't start with there. Like Jay-Z, like the internet started Jay-Z investigation off with me, with him allegedly having me shot. He didn't have to respond to that because they didn't make mainstream news. But now you in mainstream news for sexually, you know what, to a 13-year-old girl. Like, come on, bro. You got to speak up now. You gotta say something now.
Let me ask something just real quick. So earlier on, you said that Jay-Z's time's run out, and that's sort of why we're seeing him brought into the headlines. What if, because it's a federal case with a lot of the news that brought Diddy to his cell, is there a possibility that Jay-Z hasn't been cut loose and the survivor metaphorically fell through the net? And this is unprecedented for them, because I would have thought if they were going to cut Jay-Z off, they would have just sent him straight behind bars. Is there a possibility that this wasn't expected from the cabal overlord metaphorical new world order evil regime, if you know what I'm saying?
No, because look, we got to understand that this is chess, and it's everything is strategic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a good chess player. You might be a chess master, so I might think 3 moves ahead. You might know how to think 13 moves ahead. You know what I mean? So playing chess, just as they did with R. Kelly, first they have to turn the public against him, because once they come to court, we want everybody to already be convinced that he's guilty of this. You know what I mean? So when we select the jury at 12,
I'm saying that's a good point. When you were talking about the barrage of charges and claims against R. Kelly, there's a lot of them he was charged with, and some of them that weren't. But certainly the barrage already created public opinion, if that makes sense. And you're right. Yeah, I mean, this could be a lower key slap than what Diddy got, effectively, if we're talking about a planned operation. But either way, I mean, it's unprecedented. I'm just glad to see that there's some momentum being taken with other members of this. But I'll tell you this: if Jay-Z was to go down, and his net worth being what it is, would he be the richest man from hip hop to ever step into a cell?
Look what they did to Kanye. Kanye net worth was like $5 billion. Jay-Z net worth is supposed to be $2.5 billion. So that's half of what Kanye net worth was.
Yeah, that's true.
When Jay-Z when Kanye offended the wrong people, they took his net worth from $5 billion to like 80 million or something. So I mean, that's like taking like on a small level, people who don't understand how much money that is, like that's like going from $5,000 to $8. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Yeah,
5,000. You're right.
Now, Sean, we're getting close to the end. Can we do another question after I play my trailer, just to shamelessly plug my documentary? Is that possible?
Yeah, just keep going. Play your trailer. I'm going to run to the loo, and I'm going to get the next guest ready.
So,
and
Ronnie,
take it on from here.
Ronnie, I'm just saying I'm still in the editing phase of this. If at any point you want to throw anything into this documentary, you'll get the vibe as soon as you see the trailer. And everyone who's watching, please stick. This is not the end of the stream. Make sure you guys stick around. And I need to play it off the screen, sadly, so just bear with me, everybody. But this is my documentary that I'm making with Beverly and the wonderful 𝐵𝐿 𝐶𝐶. And I'm just going to grab it now. Here we are. I beg your pardon, everyone. Let me just get it up on screen. Sorry, I thought I was on. Yeah, sorry.
Can I be excused for a second, Ron?
Of course, yeah. You go be excused. I'll play this trailer. If anyone who needs to go for a pee, just go during my trailer. Why not? Why not? It's all good. Brilliant. Right,
yeah, that's what I want to do.
In 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with Ronnie Bo and Sean.
A brief conversation with the father.
We'll wait till that get there.
He is a licensed exorcist from the Archdiocese. It's a short list of people.
Three more minutes, y'all. 3 more minutes. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I can't get with that's too over. I can't get with that, man. Man.
Exorcism, and
I think Ronnie Bo ain't coming back.
There is a spiritual realm. I learned very fast that demons do exist.
That beat should be going somewhere else. All right.
Exposing all of the things that we have got. But Ronnie, welcome back. Thanks so much for rejoining us, mate. And we have got our next show starting in just a few minutes, and we'll be back later with Tommy Scoville, and of course Lionel B is next. Then myself and 𝐵𝐿 𝐶𝐶 tonight from midnight. And yeah. Listen, thank you, Ronnie, for being here. We need to end it now. If you'd like to join us later on, mate, I'll send you out the links, and it's great to see you. Thank you, everyone. Peace, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, indeedy, man. We made it. Ronnie Bo is the real deal, man. I'm just letting y'all know. Shout out to Ronnie Bo, no doubt. He does a lot of interviews, man, and he's not charging a fee to do the interviews. Jaguar Wright would do so many interviews for free. Some of the big wigs that know that they usually pay people, like Charleston White gets paid to do interviews and stuff on some of these bigger platforms. When I say the bigger platform, I'm talking about bigger YouTubers. How about that? So you do business with people when it's good to do business with them. Sometimes, yo, man, throw us a bone, right? Throw the Music Recording Network a bone. All right, boom. And then once this bone help us get bigger, then we can start throwing you a bone. You threw us a bone, man. Let's do another interview. Here you go. Yeah. That's how it should work, man. You shouldn't have to bash each other. We should help each other, not bash each other. So anybody doing anything positive, man, period. I wish I remember the dude's name. I want to remember his name. Man, he was saying some things that I really, really like, man. So I gotta I don't have time to remember all this negativity and negative names when I'm trying to stay with the positive. Shout out to everybody in my live stream, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I agree, Mike. I try to use all 3 of my channels to help people. And I thank y'all. Thank all the subscribers. Hey, y'all say Bo at the end of this video. Yo, if you are an ender, say Bo. If you are an ender, meaning that you made it to the end of this video. This is an hour and a half, more than an hour and a half, an hour and 45-minute video. Lord have mercy, our computer's going to crash trying to do this thing. Put at the end of the video that I am a ender. Bo, B-O-B-O, Ronnie Bo, right? I'm an ender, Bo. What up, Bo? How you doing there, Bo? Yeah, which means y'all, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are the ones to help this channel to grow. We're going to have a little saying for people that subscribe to all 3 of my channels. I appreciate it so much. Real soon, the first of the year, man, 2025, y'all going to see the Music Recording Network helping people. That's all I got to say. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.